In this video, we're going to install WordPress on Idealstack using SFTP. So we're going to upload the files for WordPress onto the site and then run the WordPress installer, which is a fairly conventional way to install WordPress. There's a number of other ways that you can install WordPress on Idealstack, and we've got other videos that demonstrate them as well. But this is the most common and probably also most applicable to other platforms. A similar process you're going to follow to install pretty much any other PHP-based application. Firstly, you click on the site, you go to the Connect tab, and this shows you how to connect to the site. So you can connect to SFTP, you can connect to SSH to run shell commands, you can connect to the database, and also point DNS settings. First things first, we've got to create a database for WordPress. So let's go to the database manager. Create a database, call it WordPress. And we'll add a user to access that database. We'll give that user a strong password. I'll generate one here. And we need to give that user all privileges on that database. And we need to save that password somewhere so we don't forget it, and also the name of the database and the user. So the next step now is to upload some files. So to do that, you use SFTP. Depending on your setup, you might just be able to click this button, which will open an SFTP client. Otherwise, use these details here. Here I've got the default WordPress zip file extracted already, and I'm just going to upload these files into the public HTML directory on the Idealstack system. So this will take a moment, so we'll just cut here and wait while that happens. Now that we've finished uploading the site, we're going to connect to it. So the easiest way to do that is at the bottom of the Connect tab to look at the testing domain. The testing domain is created automatically by Idealstack for every site, and you can access the site on that. We'll go through the WordPress installer. The password we saved earlier. For database host, you always just use database. That's the name of the host in Idealstack. We'll give the site some login details. And that's it. It's installed. So if we take a look, here's a default WordPress install. So the process of installing any other application is generally pretty similar. You're going to create a database. Sometimes you want to upload an existing database that you already have, which you can also do in the database management tool, and upload the files. Sometimes you can also use tools like SSHing into the server and pulling from GitHub, or even continuous deployment tools like PHP Deployer. Any tool that works over SSH, SFTP, and a regular database connection will work fine on Idealstack, because the whole point of it really is that we're trying to create a normal PHP hosting environment for you. So that's how easy it is to install a site on Idealstack.